Ladies and gentlemen, today we're uncovering a truth that many of you have felt in your bones. The pain of having your kindness mistaken for weakness. They took your compassion, your patience, your generosity, and thought it made you powerless. But little did they know, the very kindness they disrespected would become the weapon of your ultimate strength. Imagine this. You're the one who always shows up. You forgive when others wouldn't. You give when no one else dares to. Your heart becomes their sanctuary, your loyalty, their safety net. But instead of gratitude, they repay you with disdain. They exploit your goodwill, dismiss your sacrifices, and scoff at your gentle nature, mistaking it for submission. At first, it stings. You wonder if they're right. You ask yourself, am I too soft? Am I too naive? But then comes the realization. Kindness is not weakness. Kindness is a choice, a difficult, deliberate choice to rise above cruelty and indifference. And when that choice is disregarded, it doesn't make you less. It makes them less. Kindness is power. It takes strength to remain compassionate in a world that often rewards coldness. It takes courage to extend a hand to those who slap it away. But when kindness reaches its limit, when you decide enough is enough, that's when the real shift begins. Picture this. The person they underestimated starts to rise. The silence they once mocked becomes deafening. The patience they exploited runs dry. And suddenly, they're faced with the absence of what they never appreciated. You withdraw, not out of spite, but out of necessity. You stop explaining yourself. You stop excusing their behavior. And as you step away, something extraordinary happens. They feel the void. They come to realize the weight of your presence, the irreplaceable value of your care. The same kindness they took for granted now feels like an unreachable treasure. And then, the begging begins. Not with words at first, but in the way they look at you, the way they try to inch back into your life. Their pride keeps them silent, but their regret screams louder than their ego ever could. They start to see it now. Your kindness wasn't weakness. It was restraint. It was strength wrapped in grace. And now, stripped of your light, they're left to confront the darkness within themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, let this be a reminder. Your kindness is your superpower. It reflects a depth of character that those who exploit it could never possess. But kindness does not mean being a doormat. It does not mean tolerating disrespect or diminishing your worth for the comfort of others. When they begged for mercy, it wasn't because they feared you. They feared losing what they never deserved. So, rise with pride, hold on to your kindness, but guard it fiercely. Give it only to those who value it, who understand its rarity and treasure its presence. Let your compassion be a gift, not a burden. Because one day, those who took it for granted will look back, consumed by the weight of their own actions, while you move forward with strength, clarity, and peace. In closing, remember this. Your kindness is not a weakness. It's the rarest form of strength. It's a force that transforms lives, including your own. And for those who couldn't see its value, let their regret be their lesson. Let their loss be your liberation.